We're here to talk about sourcing, publishing, and monetizing shoppable video, a path to new revenue. So what is video commerce? We see video commerce as an opportunity, really, to leverage the power of video, which is the most effective medium today on the web, to enable more and more people to buy, from that medium and leveraging that medium. And why is it such an opportunity? Today, on average, only 1% of people that actually visit an e-commerce website convert to a sale. And that's a terrible statistic. And it leaves us to wonder, what happens to the other 99%? Where are they? What are they doing? One thing we do know, regardless of wherever they may be, is that they love video. 65% of people have indicated that they prefer video in the form of a search result, meaning that they're more likely to click on a search result if it contains a video thumbnail. So something about the play button makes people attracted to that particular image or whatever it is, or the curiosity after what's going to happen after they click play leads them to click that button more and more. So what we're doing is we're creating this opportunity by leveraging video to keep people on your site. So there's two major elements here that we're pointing to or leveraging or gaining from video commerce. One, retention. Secondarily, higher conversion and higher AOV. And I'm going to show you exactly the results that we see from video commerce. So how exactly does video commerce work? If we think about it, we need to bring people in. We need to take that engagement that we have and convert it into sales. 1% know what they want to buy, 99% don't. So they have to be convinced, they have to hang out on your site and learn, and you want to keep them there. So there's a 3-step process to video commerce: sourcing, publishing, and monetizing your experience. The TVPage video commerce platform enables you to source content from 4 major sources that are relevant to you. If you're a multi-brand retailer, then brands, of course, are a very, very big deal for you. A lot of content will be coming from your brands, your manufacturers, your vendors. Secondarily, influencers are out there and creating a bunch of content on every single product. In addition, community videos, your community, your users, your customers, you can source content from them. And ultimately, any content that you upload or create yourself as a retailer is relevant to be brought into the equation. What TVPage does is enable you to find and match content on the web that's out there directly for your product. So we take in all of your product metadata, and for every single SKU, we will give you recommendations of videos out there that you can leverage. You can also invite third-party influencers or brands that you have a relationship with to push content to you directly onto the platform. Once the content comes in, it's dynamically associated with every single product and then published intelligently across your home page, your category page, your product page, and then what we call a gallery or TVPage experience, where you have video-centric pages, right, which are great for SEO, and I'll talk about that in just a bit. The form in which we publish content would either be a widget, an embeddable widget, which applies to that orange area on the home page, category page, and product page, or full pages, which is where the gallery comes in. So if we look at how a widget would operate on a website, we kind of take this opportunity to point out the illustration here. You have a flow of content coming out from our engine, which optimizes that flow as well. The decision-making process about which content will be available to users. You can plug into a lot of the customer experience tools on IBM to optimize for that as well. As people click and watch, they get the products that are relevant for them to purchase right then and there. So while you have your users engaged in a multi-minute session, as opposed to a very limited session without video, you're going to be able to leverage that moment in time to offer them products. And the technology on our end that recommends products for video will automatically match those products and maintain that match on a regular basis, and not show out-of-stock products or products that are not performing well, etc. It can be configured in any way, shape, and form. So you can easily embed these widgets through the IBM Commerce Composer directly on these different pages. And they will be fueled by our engine. So one thing to talk about here is how we get the product feed in. Just one point on that. You can provide to us a Google Shopping feed. We have an integration with IBM WebSphere where you can simply output your products to our platform and push updates on a regular basis. So we're always able to maintain a solid understanding of exactly what your products are, what's in stock, and their status. We also leverage that product metadata to generate the video recommendations that our platform supports. At this point, what I'd like to do is to go into a few live examples. So here you can see one of our clients, Bed Bath & Beyond, their gallery, where they have multiple different channels and are engaging their consumers in a very effective way. So on the traditional pages, you might see kitchenware as a category to provide kitchenware products. On their media gallery, it's cooking. And so the purpose here is really to engage and keep people learning about their particular products through video, because people are more likely to hang out for a 2, 3, 4+ minute session while watching this content here. And most importantly, you're going to want to present them with a relevant product right here on the right. There you go. And directly purchase from that experience. Another example here would be our widgets. Another client of ours, Reebok. This here is a widget, the entire black area, embedded with a simple TVPage tag. And you can notice here, as you're watching, you have the relevant products on the right. And so you can sit here again for a 3-4 minute session and browse these products. And so, most importantly, I'll keep emphasizing this throughout the talk here, you're leveraging video to create additional engagement and offering them a path into the funnel as you do that. As I change the videos here and I play different content, the products are going to change. These widgets can live and breathe in any shape and form. Here's an example of another widget where it's simply a carousel widget that triggers a modal, a pop-up. And again, the product is right here for you to purchase. Products can come up on top of the video, alongside the video. We can maintain the relationship between the products and the videos in any way, shape, and form and give it an XY axis, a position, a duration. And so you can generate these experiences that will continuously trigger more and more engagement and more calls to action. Show you yet another client here. Here's an example where kind of more of like a Netflix or Hulu type experience. Again, any experience is possible. So as you're engaging your consumers with content that's relevant to them, entertaining them, keeping them captivated, you can present the products, again, in any way, shape, or form. And so this is a good example, yet another example of how we took video engagement and we converted it into shopping. So it's exactly that process that generates the added value that you can bring with video to your consumers. So going back to this thought process of why am I actually doing this? Why am I bringing video into my site? You know, ultimately, we're not going to do anything that doesn't generate higher sales, right? We have proven time and time again. This is actually a study taken from the consumer electronics space with multiple customers of ours in that sector. And you can see here that just from looking at the video visits, right, and what we call video conversion rate compared to standard conversion rate, we're seeing 32% increases in conversion rate. So those that actually engage with the video are buying at a much higher rate. On top of that, they're buying at an average order value that is, with this study, was 42% higher. And we're seeing these similar results across all of our clients. And so what our clients realize when they start to deploy video intelligently throughout their ecosystem, throughout their site, homepage, category page, product page, and their own kind of video-centric experience, they're going to want to grow that experience more and more. And so they continuously source more content, make sure it's fresh, and growing, and then essentially what they're doing is growing a video audience. And our platform enables you to follow the video audience and measure every process that they go through. So you can continuously optimize for that. And built into our technology is optimization, leveraging that data on a regular basis. So here is another example of why I would want a video gallery or a destination. If you think about it, to play in the Google video search, which is a big, big game, about 25% of search results today on Google are in the video format. And as I mentioned before, people are more likely than not to click on a search result when it does contain a thumbnail. To achieve that, though, you need to have a landing page for every single one of these videos. Google is not going to recognize your pages, your product pages that may or may not contain video, as video pages, unless they're up front and center, and that's not the purpose of a product page in most cases. You want to offer a video at a product page to get people over the hump and purchasing, but it's not a video-centric experience. When people click play here, they expect to see video, and so they need to land on a video page. And if you're able to generate those pages for every video that you bring in to your ecosystem, you're going to start playing and coming up in Google Video Search, which again, as I mentioned, is 25% of activity and traffic in Google Search. And so if today your website is sourcing a significant amount of traffic from Google Search, which it definitely is, no website isn't, I think on average it's 30 to 60% of traffic going to an e-commerce website comes from Google. 25% of that is blocked today if you don't have video landing pages. And this is a very important point to make. So, if we talk about what a video page needs to be composed of from an SEO standpoint, the pages that you publish on our platform automatically contain the video metadata and schema markup you need to actually come up and be recognized by Googlebot as a video page. And on top of that, since we manage the product relationship with every single video, just like you saw on that Bed Bath & Beyond page, the products will appear right here. And when you're searching those products, but searching for videos on those products, these are the pages that are most likely to come up because those keywords are associated with that metadata. So if we recap here, what is the ROI from video commerce, right? From deploying a video commerce strategy and initiative, it's extremely simple to calculate that ROI. If you have a certain number of monthly visits that are converting at a certain rate today, at a certain AOV, we in your industry are able to estimate already today what that increase in both conversion rate and AOV would be based on actual data that we have. And typically within 2 to 3 months of a deployment, you'll see that yourself. On our platform, we have analytics that go deep in describing and giving you the video conversion rate, the video AOV, and all aspects of conversion and engagement associated with video. And so with a 10% lift, which is a very conservative lift, you can see here that if you can get in front of 5% of your consumers with video, you're going to generate, in this case, 1.1 million video visits at the higher conversion rate, at the higher AOV, and your sales lift is very, very clear. So, and every single month going forward. Once you achieve this, all of our customers that are at this point, which typically they get to within 2 to 3 months from deploying an initiative, are growing and scaling video. And ultimately, if you think about it, the two most attractive and engaging websites on the planet are YouTube and Facebook. YouTube is 100% video. Facebook is positioned to be 80% video by next year, according to Mark Zuckerberg. And so we know that people are going to respond to video. Whether you're on Bed Bath & Beyond, REI, Target, whatever it is, people go there to get education, to learn about what they're interested in. If you can't provide that to them in the medium that they choose to engage with today, clearly video, then we're leaving a lot of money on the table. And so in summary, I just want to kind of touch on a few points. Think like a media company. Media is how we engage today. People are consumed by media, and they're going to react and stay if they're educated and captivated. They will leave within 8 seconds, if not. Have a strategy to deploy video effectively at scale across your website, which is exactly what TVPage offers with the technology and capabilities to implement that. Shoppable video experiences at all stages of the purchase funnel. Understand and learn how your users are interacting with video and interacting with your experiences at different stages, and deploy solutions that are going to solve for that and bring them down further into the funnel. As they watch video to learn about a topic, they're going down to the product page if there's a product there to offer them. while they're watching. And again, ultimately, new traffic. I can't emphasize enough, that's generally the biggest win from this. The new traffic that's generated by deploying a significant, extensive video initiative, because you're going to be a relevant player in video SEO. Thank you very much. Any questions? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
How do you
Thank you.
handle websites versus TVPage?
How are we responsive to different devices? Yeah, very, very easily. All of our experiences are naturally out of the box mobile responsive, and so they automatically adjust to the size. We also have a mobile SDK where you can integrate experiences into your app if you so desire, and so we can handle every device, every browser across the board. And one thing to mention there, we're a full online video platform with video delivery capabilities that do respond to every device and adjust, not only for the experience, but for the actual delivery of the video content. So we're able to address that across the board. Great question. Thanks a lot.